Hello YouTube. So we're back here today again with the Tarantula Pro by Gamesir. Right now I actually have this wired connected in DS4 mode, connected to my Xbox using the XB3 Wingman by Brooks. So I went back through my comments and found that a viewer wanted me to test the gyro setting on Xbox. So here we go. So we're gonna
upgrade time. If only they had
try it again. So it actually works. So I would say it's very helpful. So I'll show that it is on Xbox. So right there's my Xbox, and there you have it. So it works in DS4 mode. So going back to the game, just to show you that the gyro works. The gyro is actually pretty responsive. So right now it's actually working.
I gotta select an upgrade. Ideally something I can run in ROM.
So it's actually working right now. I would say there's no flaws that I can see right now. So left, right, up, down, circle. So it's actually working. So I wouldn't say there's no problems while using this in gyro mode. It's a little bit smoother on the DS4 input on Xbox. Ooh, so there's a little bit of jitter. So let's actually see if we can take that out. Go to vibrations. Off. There you go.
All right, upgrade time.
So the gyro is actually picking up a little bit of the jitter. So you can see that I'm using the gyro a little bit. Having a little bit of sputter, I'm not too sure if... Huh, interesting.
Better get an upgrade. In with the new and out with it. Well, nothing, because it's just an upgrade. There wasn't... Anyway, it's not a swap. Hey, I leveled up. Today's upgrade? Ooh, I'm thinking like some kind of hollow beard comb.
Interesting. So I'm picking up some weird. So as soon as I'm crouching, it's giving this like it's in a. It actually feels like it's in a turbo, in a lock turbo mode. I'm not sure why. So I have my back left button mapped to my crouch, and that's giving me a weird sputter. So, and if I hit the joystick down, it's still giving me that sputter. So I'm not too sure what is actually programmed on it. Actually, one moment. So I'm actually not sure why my crouch is reading as like it's in the turbo mode. I'm not too sure if that's just a either the receiving end of the dongle or just poor communication. So again, like I said, I have my rear left button mapped, and it's giving me this weird input. It's giving me this weird input play, and I kind of don't like it. Even if I click down on the right joystick for my crouch, it's giving me that. So I'm wondering, let's see if we can turn it on and turn it off. See if that clears it a little bit. It kind of cleared it actually. So there we go. Holding down on the right joysticks. Okay, it still has that. Okay, I'm not too sure what's going on, honestly. Couldn't tell you. But I'm not too sure if it will affect me when I'm running. So it's acting like it's in a turbo, in a stuck turbo position. So I do feel or see that I'm going back up, going back down, kind of like that. But it's happening very, very fast. I don't know if it's a connection issue. Maybe my controller needs to be charged. Let's see if that actually helps. So we're gonna pause this game and grab the charging cord. Plug it into a charger. One moment here, sorry. So let's see if plugging in the controller helps this sputter. Wonder if it's either my controller is giving out or the battery's low and it's sputtering communications with the dongle. So, but we're gonna try this out with the controller plugged into a charger. So here we go. Nope, sputtering even more, which is, I don't like it. So let's see if it does it in. Yep, it does it when you're running. And I swear my controller is not stuck on turbo, which is kind of really weird. It's not doing it when I'm shooting, so it's kind of interesting. Only does it if I'm gonna kneel down.
Upgrade time.
Weird. Must be some type of communication flaw between the controller and the dongle. Swear to God, I swear I don't have this. So you would have to put it into turbo mode. You would put it the map button. The map button. To put it into turbo mode, you would press and hold the M button and press the button you want to enable turbo function. So, and to clear it is literally pressing it twice to get it out, and then you would see the center would flash. But I don't have it on turbo, but it even has it on the joystick, which is I don't know. Maybe, like I said, it's a communication flash. But the gyro does work. It does what it's supposed to do in terms of gyro settings. So like I said, controller up and down, vertical, horizontals. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So I would say it does work. And it goes into a DS4 mode. As you can see on the controller, the light indicators are 3, and on the manual it says that this is the DS4 mode. So interesting. It's the first time it's actually worked for me. Last time I had this weird experience connecting this controller to my Xbox. And I'll just show. I'll
gotta select an upgrade.
pause the game
Something I can rub in Ramya's face.
and show you that the controller is hooked to my Xbox. As you can see, the dongle, the XB3 Wingman with the dongle. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. My first time playing this controller on Xbox. I might even try to program my other Tarantula Pro. So like I said, I have two Tarantula Pros. This one is right now is resting on the charging dock, and this one has grips. But when you do put grips on your controller, it doesn't seat right on the charging dock, and it won't be able to charge without the grips.
Something I can rub in Ramya's face.
Without the grips, it seats properly. As soon as you set it on the charging dock, the charging dock starts to glow. It's LED green when it's fully charged. But with the Talon game grips, it does not seat properly because this right here, this little area right here, doesn't rest on the charging dock very well. Let's see if I can actually show you. So here's the charging dock. So as soon as you put it there, it leaves a gap between the controller and the charging dock. But you would have to press down to get the green light to show. So right now it's charging, but as soon as you lift off, it does not register the dock. It does not register the controller being the connecting prongs on the charging dock connected to the controller. So it doesn't seat well when you do add grips. So just be aware of that when you do, if you're deciding to add any grip texture to your controller. It creates a space between the charging prongs on the charging dock to not connect with the controller. But as you can see, my other controller, Tarantula Pro, that does not have any grips on it, has no problem. So as soon as you rest it, it goes into its charging phase. So just be aware of that if you're looking to get any grip for your controller, for your games, or your Tarantula Pro controller.
All right, upgrade time.
Just be aware of that. This one I actually just have it plugged in when I do want to charge it, and the light will eventually go green, full green on your RGB. But like I said, it's actually working. The gyro does work on Xbox. So you can see without there you go. So there you have it. Does work. But that communication sputter between the controller and the dongle, I honestly don't know why it's doing this. So as you can see, I keep on repeating myself. It does work. So there you have it. The gyro setting on the Tarantula Pro does work on the Xbox. I would say it's pretty clear. Just that. So like I said, I'm pressing down my crouch, and it does that weird sputter. I honestly don't know why it's doing that. None of my other controllers, my Apex, or my Vader 4 Pro, doesn't do that when I do connect it. I honestly don't know why it's doing this with the Gamesir, but as you can see, the gyro does work. To me, it feels it's clear enough to be playable, but just I'm not too sure if anybody else will have a different experience hooking it to their Xbox. So just be aware of that you might run into a little communication issue between your Tarantula Pro and your Xbox using a third-party converter adapter. So like I said, I have my dongle, my XP3 Wingman by Brooks or Brook. So let's see if I can. There you go. The Wingman XP3 converter adapter. So as soon as you plug it in, the blue light will flash. It does have two LED lights. The blue lights will flash. So you just hold this down. You hold it down, and you'll get rapid flashing. Pressing at the same time when this is when flashing blue, rapid flashing, I would probably hold down the little button on your Gamesir dongle to connect to your Gamesir app by pressing the connection button on the bottom as well, just to get a good full connection. When it does register, the XB3 Wingman will go a solid blue, and then you will have full control of your controller with your console. So just be aware that there is a certain systematic process that you would have to do this over and over, switching between your PC and your console. But as you can see, show you here on the manual. So as you saw, if you go back through the video, you notice that the three middle LED lights were on, and that's DS4 mode. And if I'm correct, I believe that's the PlayStation mode, but don't quote me on that. So like I think I explained this into in another video that I did. So as you see the connection, it would be your B plus, so it would be your B button plus the home button, holding that down to get it into the X input or the DS4 mode. So there you go. Right now it's in DS4 mode, and looking through the manual, the button process for that function would be the Bluetooth function. So I'm not sure if that's running on a Bluetooth setting, but I don't know. But it still works. I would say if you want to give it a try on your end, just know that you need a converter adapter to do this type of process. I do use my Wingman XB3 for my Vader 4 Pro dongles as well. So as you can see, my FlyDigi 2.4 GHz dongle, you notice the size difference between the Gamesir dongle and the Vader 4 dongle. So you got your Gamesir here, and then you got your Vader 4 Pro here. So Gamesir and FlyDigi, very noticeable size difference. Not too sure if there's extra communication technology inside the Vader 4 Pro's dongle, but being that it's a much bigger, bigger dongle, maybe it had more full range than anything, depending on where you set up your game system. And if you take your controller to the kitchen and you're still able to see your monitor and still play that way, if you're making some ramen noodles or some popcorn, but not too sure if there's a range limitation on the Gamesir dongle, being that it's a very small dongle compared to the FlyDigi's Vader 4 Pro dongle. I would say there's more range technology, probably, don't quote me on that, but there's probably range technology on the FlyGG Vader 4 Pro dongle, and maybe a limit of range of where you can actually be away from the dongle, and then you start getting communication errors between your controller and your console.
Am I right?
But that's my guess, and my conclusion is that might be the differences between these two. These are actually both 2.4 gigahertz dongles, and they are pushing 1000 hertz on both my controllers. So there you have it. The gyro setting for the Gamesir Tarantula Pro on Xbox. So there you have it. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know if you want to see anything else. The Vader 4 Pro. If anybody does want to know if the gyros setting will work on Xbox, I'll do that video. If anybody wants to know about that, just let me know. Other than that, have a good day.